Get back to talking with some of our friends, catching up on old times. See, we got Bull and Sera hanging out in the tavern. No surprise there.
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
You know what, Bull? I really like hitting things.
I know, right? We have the best job.
Watching this thing behind him. And what else to talk about?
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right? Ben Hasrat, remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Awesome. Merry band of adventurers. Give him a dragon skull for his birthday. Can't really think of anything better offhand. Armbold probably actually liked that. Don't know where he'd put it though. Something about Sera not wanting to say something. Sera coming to grips with her emotions. Yes, she struggles with that. I wonder what all this is about. Apparently she's made sketches of our main characters. She loves to doodle.
Hey, boss.
Here's you and everyone. Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs. Just like best times.
Uh-oh. So what are we doing? What is that? Hitting Orlesian nobles in the face with... Awesome.
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this, all they do is end things. Even I can tell, and I'm... No, I won't be stupid anymore. I wrote it down so I wouldn't, so I can just tell you, and it's done.
What is this? You look serious.
8, 9, 10. Is she done talking? Continue. I like new, but hate change. But I can't stop it this time. Usually, I hope it doesn't matter, because lots of times I feel I've seen things before. So who cares? It'll all come round again. But every day, I've never felt this with her. And if it's always only once, then I can't... I didn't... The rest is just sketches. There's flowers, and I think it's your butt. So... marry me? I mean, it's whatever, but you and me are somehow really, really good, and all these endings can get right off that. Really, Tadwinks? For real? Want to get married?
All this beating around the bush to get to that.
You're a loony.
Tell me, do. That's a yes?
All the yeses. Every freaking one.
That's our bells, knobbers. We friggin' win.
In the face of all those nobles. That's right. In their face.
Hello, love. Tell me do when we're done fixing things. I have sideways plans for you.
Sideways. Her figures of speech are awesome. Whoever does the writing for her, it's amazing.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Well, saved us from that one. Thank you.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
What? Cole got a girlfriend? Awesome.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Right? Good enough. So there's some upsides to being human there, Cole. Huh? That's right. This is very cool. It's kind of bringing closure to things. Now, I can definitely see why you want to have your love interest squared away. Never hard. What or Legion sit in every corner reading Varric's lurid tales. That's all right. Well, I'm just gonna look around and talk to people as we go, I guess. Okay, I guess that person up there is Josephine. I'm trying to keep track of all these different icons here. Make sure we talk to everybody at least once. I notice up there on the right that it says to catch up with old friends. I'm assuming it will let me know when I've exhausted all the dialogue with everybody or something. Still got to find Cassandra, Vivian, Dorian, few people. Yeah, this whole section was closed off first time we were here. What's this? See, we do have friendly Mabari. Looks like.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. You should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Overpriced Orlesian dog treats? Well, I've been finding a bunch of those. What? Oh, wow. +1 Constitution? That's cool. For each one? Oh, you got me with that. You hear the dog bark each time. So I guess the idea is to find all of them? Wow, okay. I wonder how many there are. Doesn't matter, I'll take all that. As squishy as my character's been, a little extra constitution wouldn't hurt. And of course we have assassins spying. I mean, it is Orlais after all. Yeah, so now we have a Mabari that's not insane. And coincidentally, Corypheus has been defeated, so I'm guessing there's some correlation there.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
No, because you've seen behind all the glitter.
And that makes you sad. It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear. Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries. It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all. Mine. Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want. I've thought about it. Ending the Inquisition wouldn't be so bad. You misunderstand. They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
Huh. So, pretend to abolish the Inquisition? Keep working in the shadows? Well, she just doesn't want to lose her, spy ring that she's developed. She had that in place before the Inquisition started, though, to be honest. She didn't just magically muster up 1,000,000 spies in every corner of all of Thedas and have a working operation going. That didn't just magically happen the second that we formed the Inquisition. That's just naive. She already had all that in place. So the powers that be, the power that she was working with, really was independent of the Inquisition anyway, if you think about it. That'd be like you coming to me with this grand scheme to put all this stuff together, and you need me to provide 15 working parts for a plan that I supposedly knew nothing about until you told me, and just magically I've got all those things in order for you. Everything's in place magically, just as you need it. No. Either I knew what was going on beforehand, or you thought you were running something and you were just the last to know. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Is there something you need?
There's Vivian. Schmoozing.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
I do like Vivian in a way. I don't know why.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Cheese wheels?
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. Is everything going well between you and Sera?
Things are excellent. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad to hear it. You've done so much, darling. You deserve to be happy.
You must be keeping very busy.
The Circle needs more supervision than a toddler. It may master using the privy on its own any day now. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Okay, so we get pampered on spa day. Wasn't expecting that. And, of course, another chapter of Hard and Hightown. Of course.
Darling, what can I do for you?
I'm guessing the better relationship, or the more you know all of your followers, the more little cutscenes and stuff you get with each one. That's cool. Laying back with cheese wheels. Oh, that's tacky. There's another point in Constitution. I mean, expensive dog treat. I'm gonna go drop those off with the dog. I guess there's still some more, right? Well, I seriously doubt it's endless points in Constitution. What the hell? +2 to strength? Seriously? I wonder if I was playing a rogue, if it would give me, like, dexterity instead or something. Okay, not sure exactly what to do next. There we go. Dog treat sticking out of the flower pot. Man, he's written a lot of these. Sorry, I just want to make sure I grab all of these. Anytime you give me free attribute points, I'm going to take it. Something tells me that's it. What the hell? What is this? Cudgel of the Golden Ebon Queen. Don't tell me you hit somebody with that and you give them bees. Or wasps.
We have a ways to go yet.
The bee mace or something? Alright. The bee hammer. There you go. Fountain erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War. Considering that probably wouldn't have ended without our help. I think they'd could have made a nod towards the Inquisition, but no, they've got the Orlesian lions and stuff. Alright, I was actually considering calling it a break here, but let's go ahead and just talk to everybody and get this out of the way.
Ole is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar?
And Dorian knows what's up.
But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet.
Snakes.
Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvis.
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Ole wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Snakes. All of them.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
In other words, you want to control something or kill it. That's the two options. Join willingly under your control or die. Of course, they won't come out and say that, cowards.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Not at all. The Earl of Redcliffe was telling me of events in Denerim. He represents Ferelden at the summit.
Just don't mention the hat.
Good to meet
She looks horrible.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
We still come across scars left by the Venatori, but the land continues to mend.
I had hoped to steal a moment of the Divine's time.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
I am supposed to be impartial while speaking for the Chantry, but I confess that neutrality is beyond me. I may be the Divine, but I will always be your friend. And I can hardly ignore the fate of the Inquisition that I began.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
You could find me a sword and something to hit. I must attend to other matters. If you need me, I am ready to assist. Unconditionally.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Wow, he sounds a lot like Uncle What's-His-Face in Dragon Age 2. Huh. Like, a lot. Wonder if it's the same voice actor. Yeah, I can respect that. Screw politics. Like, just tell me up front what's up. Okay, well, we've got a problem with this army, and who knows who's controlling that army. In other words, if the Inquisition allies with Orlais, then it's a serious weapon against Ferelden. I mean, they'd be stupid not to look at it that way. I can respect that.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Toma never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
Bad news, I take it?
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
Looking out for him. In the end, at least.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
I wish you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
So this is saying goodbye. No one better to have in amongst the Magisters than a mage with an actual conscience. He's actually a good buddy, really.
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
Somehow I feel some of this dialogue maybe is for later or something, for events that maybe haven't happened yet. Games do that sometimes. You talk to somebody and they'll act as if something that occurred hasn't, or vice versa. That's fine. So I guess we're kind of setting the stage for the next Dragon Age, right? Some of the stuff. There'll be changes in Tevinter. Will Tevinter be playing a major role in the next Dragon Age? The Canari keep becoming more and more present. Well, you'd think they're more present in Dragon Age 2, but they're like, behind the scenes, more ominous, like a shadow in Inquisition. You know, Iron Bull is really really the only touchstone that we have to gather any information on them, but their presence just outside radar, just under radar is undeniable. I kind of want to find Cassandra one more time. I feel like we actually need to talk.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so we got to get married. Go figure. Find out Cole has a girlfriend. Find out it's Iron Bull's birthday. We ought to be able to throw a party for him, though. Seriously. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something like that coming up. Yeah, she really needs to change hats. Seriously.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit. Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
Do what? About what?
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment, Inquisitor.
Marriage?
Of course, it is Sera. Maker knows how it will end, but that doesn't mean... You're not proposing to anyone.
I already did, actually.
I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Oh, I wish I'd have talked to Cassandra first.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Okay, not ominous at all. Alrighty then. I think we've talked to everybody. I guess. Yeah, I would have liked to talk to Cassandra before Sera. I mean, how was I supposed to know? I don't know. It's all good, though. Anyway, got married. Now I guess we'll start this Exalted Council. That sure sounds like a fancy political name for a bunch of people trying to manipulate one another. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. And if you want to catch Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Y'all take care. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.